Welcome back to Upper Pixel.
We are playing Wario Blast.
This is one that I played as a kid.
I'm not familiar with it at all.
It's basically Bomberman.
Okay, well let's start.
Oh, look at, we're playing. See Wario on the top.
Yep.
And
I didn't see him up there.
I know he's surrounded by little Bomberman dudes.
Oh jeez.
So you get to pick who you want to
Oh,
be.
I was wondering what the heck those were. I saw the little guys down at the bottom, and like I thought that was like they had like some sort of dumb nose thing and like a big visor and then like some like hair on top of his head.
Bombermans.
But no, that's a Bomberman head seen from like above/behind.
All right, so who do we want to be? Wario is ugly. I'm gonna be Bomberman.
Yeah, go for it. Nobody likes Wario. That's pretty much his role in the Mario universe, is to make sure nobody likes him.
Yeah. Alright, so it's basically, team... It's basically Bomberman.
Huh.
And you're fighting Wario.
Why is Wario fighting Bomberman at his own game?
Because they wanted to put Wario into new games because he was still new.
Oh, yeah?
So, I always liked Bomberman music.
I'm just not really familiar with Bomberman too much. I mean, I've known about him for years, obviously, because he's a very popular character.
Whoa. What's up, Wario? Oh, you're so dead. Ah!
Why'd you lay another bomb? Why'd you do it?
I didn't know if there was one underneath him. That's a draw. Go again. All right. I shouldn't say all Bomberman music, but I like this one. Then again, I did play this a lot because this is like one of the first games I bought with my own money.
Well, this is a Game Boy game, right?
Yes, it's a Game Boy game.
Okay.
Actually, no. It was a Bomberman game, but it wasn't this Bomberman game. But this one made me... Uh-oh. Aha! 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 This one made me buy another Bomberman game because I liked it so much.
Oh, yeah?
Which I'm going to bring up at one point because that one was fun.
Yeah, I've always known you as a Bomberman guy. I didn't know your history with it, but
it was, yeah, the first game I bought with my own money.
Cool.
And there's kind of a funny... Oh, hey, what's up, Wario? There's kind of a funny story behind that. And
oh wow, he just grabbed the poison.
Yeah, he's gonna... Oh, shoot!
Why'd you do it?
I forgot I can't kick bombs in this one.
Man, you made yourself look like such a noob. You just went out of your way to kill yourself. Nailed it.
But yeah, the first game I bought Bomberman Game Boy. Bomberman 2 for Game Boy.
Mm-hmm.
And I bought it when my mom was clothes shopping at Sears.
Mm-hmm.
And it's really boring when you're a kid and your parents are clothes shopping. And I was so excited because I had my Game Boy, and they were selling games, and Bomberman Adventure 2 was there, and I was like, ooh, I want a game. So I spent the cash because, well, yeah, I was bored as, yeah. So I spent it and I bought it, and then I tried to start it up, and I realized my battery was dying.
Sounds about right.
Oh, crap. And so basically
he killed himself!
Yeah, that happens.
What an idiot!
Basically, my battery was dying, and I had just got this new game.
Uh-huh.
So I plug it in, and it starts a little slideshow cutscene.
Mm-hmm.
And in the middle of the slideshow cutscene, my Game Boy dies.
Is that another Wario?
Yeah.
There's now more of them?
Yeah, I think there's like 2 of them now. So basically, I bought this brand new game. He might kill himself right there. I bought this brand new game to play as my parents do clothes shopping, and I couldn't play it because it died. And it was funny because it played... It played the little cutscene, and it would always die in the exact same spot.
Uh-huh.
Where Bomberman had finally gone through the whole adventure and blah blah blah. He finally found the secret stone of wishes, and suddenly, and then the game dies. And I would, if you ever had a Game Boy, you would know that if you let your batteries rest for a couple seconds, or like a couple minutes, it might run a few seconds longer.
Oh yeah.
And so I was sitting there turning it off and turning it on, trying to let the batteries, even though they were just Duracell, just charge a little bit so I could see. Oh crap! So I could see what happened after suddenly.
What a couple of jerks. Way to not nail it.
Look at all that shrapnel.
Yep, it's a lot of shrapnel. So, now that we've talked about Bomberman some, we just recorded, before this, so go check it out if you want, we recorded Thundercade.
Dum-da-dum.
And in Thundercade, Arc was going to out his most embarrassing moment to the internet. And
yeah, because I'm not a wuss, I don't mind sharing.
But we didn't have a lot of time, so we're just like, we'll just do it on the next show. This is the next show.
Yeah.
So.
Alright, so, I had dogs.
Mm-hmm.
My sister had cats.
Mm-hmm.
I wasn't, I mean, cats aren't bad, but I'm not a super cat person.
Yeah.
I prefer dogs. So, the cats would be outside for the day.
Mm-hmm.
And then my sister would let them into her room for night.
Mm-hmm.
And, one night, she decided to leave the door open to try, or something happened. She was trying to get the cat inside, and one of my dogs, Misty, a little border collie, who actually ends up being a runner. Oh crap! Why did I go sideways?
That's a good question.
She's a runner, so she gets out, she will run.
Yep.
Pushed past my sister trying to get her cat, and runs outside. And she's a black border collie.
Mm-hmm.
Does not stand out well in 9 o'clock at night when it's dark.
No, not at all. And
so I have to chase her.
Yep.
I was already pretty annoyed that she had gotten out. And I kind of took it out on the cats. I'm like, if the cats didn't have to come in, she wouldn't have gotten with us. So, basically...
Uh-oh.
I'm good.
Okay.
Good. Basically, I kind of blamed the cats.
Uh-huh.
And I kind of slightly blamed my sister.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, well, geez, if you didn't have to bring the cats in, and the dog wouldn't have gotten out. And I was all really... yeah, it was dark. I couldn't see her because she was black.
Yeah.
So I was all freaked out, as I always am when she escapes.
Yeah. Anyone would be when their cherished dog is out in the wild.
Yeah. So basically, she got out. I was chasing her down. I was running down the street, chasing after her, and I am so surprised she got so far.
Yep.
And she got all the way down to the main road.
Yeah, no. You've told me this story before, so I know how far she went.
And
she went far.
This main road is a 1, 2, 3. It's a 5-lane road.
It's at least over a mile away.
Basically, she ran all the way down there, and I got so freaked out because at the last second, she started running across the road.
Oh, yeah?
Did I tell you that part?
I don't know. Maybe. It's been a while since I heard the story.
She started running across the road. And it's dark. And she's black.
Mm-hmm.
And it freaked me out because she got out there and just started running across. And all of a sudden I heard this honk. And I'm like, oh no. And I start running in the middle of the road.
Yep.
just to wave down, give them something.
Mm-hmm.
But they actually stopped.
Sure.
And nobody got hit or anything.
Good.
So, but it was really close and close enough for me to like freak out and get a heart attack.
Mm-hmm.
And in my brain, I'm still cursing the cat. I'm like,
yeah.
This is all the cat's fault. And then so I finally run all the way down, like you said, over a mile away.
Uh-huh.
I chase her down. Aha, got you. And
nice.
Chase her down, and I basically pinned her to the ground and went all alpha dog on her.
Yep.
Basically, not abusing, but giving her a little do not do that again kind of thing.
Yeah, slightly rough treatment so she knows who's in charge.
Ever since then, she has always looked up to me as alpha dog. She doesn't act out when I'm around.
Yep.
So it kind of worked out.
Cool.
Anyway, so basically this all happened. I gave her the little beat down a little bit. And all of a sudden I have to carry her back, basically.
Yeah.
Or at least drag her by the collar. And I'm tired because I was running after her for a long time, right?
Yeah.
So
it's not easy keeping up with a dog.
And so I'm and she's smaller too. Border collie. I have to oh yeah, I have to bend down and drag her by her collar. And so I'm kind of fumbling along the street trying to make my way back home another mile away.
Oh, hey, kicks.
Yay, that's what I was hoping for.
Sweet.
So, as I'm stumbling along the road in the dark, I hear this meep meep car honk.
Mm-hmm.
And then this car pulls up. And, it looked like my sister's car.
Mm-hmm.
And I thought she had chased after me.
Yeah.
To give me a ride.
Sure.
And I was still pissed at her.
Yeah.
I was mad. Because it's dark, but and so I'm angry. And without even thinking, I open the back door. I basically force Misty in the back seat. And I yell out, I am so pissed! Like in an angry voice.
Yeah.
And I slam the door. And I open up the passenger seat forcefully. And I look at the driver, and it's not my sister. It was just a random Good Samaritan who saw me chasing after my dog past the gas station and decided to help me out by giving me a lift home. And I just basically blew up thinking I was so mad. I'm like, I'm so pissed! Slam the door, open up!
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know you.
and you threw your car into their dog without even saying hello.
Yeah. But no, they were totally cool about it. Like, oh yeah, I know. So I was so embarrassed.
Yeah.
Oh, just jumping into a random car, screaming your rage, and it turning out okay.
Yep.
Oh, I'm still embarrassed about that. Cause I should have. I was just.
I don't know. Like I feel like most of my embarrassing stories are more embarrassing than that. After I knew where you were going with that story, because I was familiar with that story, because you've mentioned it to me before, I was like, oh, this isn't that bad.
It might have not. I mean, if it happened to you,
it's probably worse. Yeah, like if it's actually happened to you, right?
Yeah.
It's like you can't really appreciate the moment.
Screaming at a random person, how angry you are.
Yeah, especially after they're helping you.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, you'd feel terrible. I'm trying to remember, like, because I've had a lot of occasions in my life where I was, sort of
running out of time,
displeased with the
amount of embarrassment
that it got me.
Yeah.
And I remember...
Yeah.
Nice. One occasion, I was in middle school. I took drama classes in late middle school and early high school. Because my mom signed me up for them, because, I didn't really care.
They worked out now.
And I was, I sort of had fun with acting, like, I'd been in a play.
You like making voices.
Yeah, well, that too, but, like, so in first grade, I was actually in an advertisement for the school yearbook.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like a TV thing that they did. They
filmed
it.
Howell TV?
Yeah. Back at elementary school, so... that was cool. My mom said that it was hilarious to her because I knew my lines better than the 5th graders did. And I was in first grade. So I made them look bad. And that made me happy.
That's pretty good.
The music instructor, we had music programs at my school where we had to go sing.
I think it was Miss Thaden, wasn't it?
Yeah. Well, I didn't want to out her on the internet, but yeah.
Not like... You imagine if she...
I don't know. Someone might watch this someday and be like, oh, I know her. I didn't have a problem with her. I thought she did all right.
Yeah. For someone... Oh, wow. For someone who has to deal with elementary kids playing... What was it? The recorder?
Among other things, yeah. Like, I mean, you know, it was a big music program, actually. It was kind of cool, actually, that the school actually went out of its way to sort of create, like, a music program to sort of try and encourage kids to get into music and stuff. I mean, I didn't particularly enjoy it personally, but, like, you know, it's still kind of cool in theory.
Yeah.
But yeah, like, I always thought that, like, there was little speaking bits between the songs, right?
Oh, yeah.
And I'd almost always get one. And... oh, this is actually a good segue into an embarrassing moment. Not the one I was thinking of, but one of them. So, I almost always got a speaking part in the middle there. Because, I thought it was because my mom was a volunteer.
Yeah.
And Miss Thaden knew her.
Yeah.
So, you know, I'd always get these speaking parts, and I was like, okay, whatever. I mean, I didn't mind doing them. But, like, you know, I thought that's why I got them. Apparently, though, it was because I had a good speaking voice. Since I could read and write and, like, speak clearly.
Well,
and
works out now, right?
A lot of grade schoolers could not compete with my pronunciations.
Enunciation of the prun. Like that.
Oh.
They killed themselves.
How convenient.
Alright.
I'm trying to think here.
Drama class.
Yeah, so I also got into a play when I was in 3rd grade, where I was the king.
I don't remember that.
Yeah, it was actually a really small thing. Like, I think there was like a drama club or something that was doing it.
The only thing I remember was that fish that you made for mercury poisoning.
Yeah, that was later. But
I know, but that's like the only thing I knew of.
So that's getting way off topic, though.
Sorry.
So
mercury is bad for you.
Still off topic. So like shoot. Trying to regather my chain of thoughts here. Nice.
Yes.
I like how he just stopped moving. He's like, well, I'm dead.
So drama class, kindergarten.
Yes.
I mean,
not kindergarten, elementary.
Elementary.
Yeah.
My dear Watson. A king voice.
Yeah, so like one of the music programs was like the theme was the 50s, so we had to do a lot of like the old 50s songs, like the the rockin' jams that were school appropriate.
Yeah.
And you know, I had a speaking part where I forgot my line at one part. And it was the first time in my life I'd forgotten a line while I was on stage. And I was like, oh god, I can't remember my line. So I sort of panicked on stage, and I was like, I said the first half of it, and I was like, no, wait. And everybody cracked up. And I was like, oh god, this is the worst thing ever. Everyone's laughing at me because I can't remember my line. And then I realized that I was saying the line right. I just, like, psyched out myself, I guess.
Uh-huh.
So I'd nailed it perfectly. And then second-guessed myself. And then I was like, no, wait, I'm doing this right. So I went back to doing the line and then finished it and got back up on stage. And everybody around was like, oh, man, that was great. You just nailed that. And I was like...
So you said no wait in the middle?
I said no wait. I was like, no, wait. Because I had to double-check in my mind to make sure I gotten it right. But everybody thought I was doing, like, improv or something, that I just ad-libbed it in there to be funny. My mom said that, because my mom, being the volunteer that she was recording the music program.
Oh, it's recorded?
Yeah, somewhere.
Oh, I gotta see it.
I'm not sure where it is. That was a big boom. But, so I'm not sure if that's still around.
Did I make it? I think I skipped it. I thought
it
was gonna be a draw, but they started turning.
I don't know. I wasn't paying that much attention.
Uh-oh. Aha! Got you!
Well, that's just mean. But that's fine, because they're Wario. Nobody likes Wario. But yeah, so I
want to say that's happened to the best of them. Forgetting words in drama class.
Sure. I mean, like, it happens. That's why a big part of drama classes is improv.
Yeah.
Is so that you know how to sort of recover from those moments. But improv helps with other things, too. Like, I mean, what we're doing now is... I mean, like, it's not really improv too much, in my opinion, because, I mean, we're basically just hanging out like friends do.
Like we do pretty much all the time.
I mean, it was half the reason we started this thing, is we're like, dude, we can frickin' just talk all day long, whatever, frickin'... And so we started a podcasty type show thing. But, you know, it's still sort of improv. Because you have to kind of keep on your toes and think of things to talk about and whatever else.
Yeah.
So actually, that's another one of my embarrassing moments. And that was the one I was going to go for until I remembered that I forgot a line in in elementary school.
Come on, dude.
Die.
Yeah!
I actually always hated improv.
Really?
Like, I mean, I took all these drama classes, but I always, like, nearly failed them because I had such a low participation score. Like, if it was based entirely on doing skits and plays, I would have been perfect. Like, all across the board. Because I nailed those left and right. Like, you could give me a script and I would read it and I would act it, and it was like... That was fine, that was fun. But the moment they're like, alright, go up on stage and pretend you're something. And
you're like, no?
I was like, I mean, I couldn't really think of anything that I wanted to do. It was sort of fun watching everybody else go up there and do the stuff, but, like, I never wanted to be like... Because that's what we did usually, was like, it was like a freeze tag kind of thing, but for skits.
Yeah.
So you have to yell freeze and then go up and tag out one of the people. And then step in there and then create a character and create a storyline and all that.
Out of the freezed frame.
Yeah. So I almost never participated, but I stepped up one time. One time in all of 8th grade. And it was terrible. And it made me never want to go up again. Because so I had a couple friends in that class, and one of them was telling me just before that he'd been practicing making himself cry. Like, just working himself to tears.
Uh-huh.
Because, like, you know, it's kind of fun to do that in a way once you figure out how to do it. You're just like, yeah, I can just break down into tears, and it'd be fun to do that. So he went up there and was doing something, but the other guy, like, wasn't really playing along with what he was trying to do.
Okay.
And so I was like, well, I want to go up there and help my friend. So that was the time I froze in. And I went up there, and then I started threatening him like I was going to beat him up. Because I was trying to, like, let him get into, like, you know, a crying fit. But instead, like, he got, like, all defensive about it and was like, yeah, what? You think you can take me? And I was like, okay, this isn't what I signed up for. So I was already going downhill. Then someone else tagged in. Except he tagged out the other guy. So now I was in with another dude that I didn't know. And then he was, like, making another scene. And, like, I was like, oh, God, this is, like, the worst thing that could have happened. And so I just did not like improv. Like, acting is fun. Doing voices is fun. Doing the skits and stuff is great fun. But improv was just so terribly embarrassing to me. That, like, just thinking about it was like, oh, God. I don't know.
Well, you know, it's like, improv, like, it can be some of the funniest stuff.
Oh, no, like, I don't want to discourage people from improv, because, like, I mean, it was just my experiences were not great.
Yeah.
And it's just how I am. I'm just sort of, like, a naturally shy and kind of awkward guy. But yeah, like, I imagine if, like, it was just, like, you hanging out with your friends, and you were doing, like, if you were doing freeze tag or whatever the drama thing was with just your bros. I mean, not just your bros. I mean, you can have girls there, too. I don't care. But, like, you know, close friends, right? Like, that could still be fun.
Yeah.
Because you could just chill with your buddies and just be like, yeah, whatever. If I do something really dumb, the only people who are going to see it are my friends, and they already know how dumb I am. So.
Come on, dude.
Yeah. I like how we spent 5 minutes of this episode talking about the game. And
Yay!
Then the next, like, 20-something minutes.
God, we haven't done an...
Nope.
Oh, wow.
This is a long one.
Alright, well, let's get this, and then continue next time on Operation Pixel.
You want to continue Bomberman?
Yeah, I want to continue Bomberman.
I figured this is going to be a one-shot.
Oh,
That's why I was letting it run long.
No, we're continuing Bomberman.
Okay, well, then next time on Bomberman, less embarrassing ideas, more Bomberman.
I got dashing.
Less embarrassing memories,
it even says dashing. Not dashing. Dashing.
Dashing. Well, we're going to do dashing next time on Operation Pixel.
How dashing?